All right, what's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Struggling Day Trader channel. My name is Hassan. We are live. What's going on, everybody? Glad to be back. Another day, hopefully, another couple dollars. Please hit that like button for me on the way in. Subscribe if you haven't. Discord link is in the description. Well, I was getting a little worried. I'm still a little worried, but I only got one thing here on the charts. What's up, Pond? Yeah, I was playing with Grok a little bit this morning. What you think? And I went to sleep with the fan on last night, so my nose is all stuffy. So can't excuse me. Little cleanup. Yeah, it's not really my strength, the creativity with those types of things. So just like, looks all right. uh, we betting more today. What's up, OG? Now I'm gonna just chill and walk my ladder, Pond. I'm gonna walk my ladder. I'm what I make yesterday, 2R yesterday, so 13 more R, and I'll double. I'll double my risk. So just take it one day at a time. And the risk ladder is a really good way of keeping you from messing up your account, because you really got to make you got to make a nice cushion before you move up. And then I got a -6R fallback. So before that cushion is all the way depleted, I go back down if I start doing badly. So, I've had so many times where I felt like I had it and came in and just blew a bunch of money for no reason. So I'm going to take it slowly. Oh, snap. Got a trade today, OG. Was it green? APTC. My computer don't like it. CVRA. Yo, what up, Fulton? CVRA. This thing's gonna need some volume if we're gonna have some fun. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, this should actually be a pretty smooth runner here. So we got 37 million right there. And then all of this 208 million. Yo, Karsten, what's going on? Dave the bell. Ooh, look at that right off the open, eh? Right off the open, eh? I saw that big order at 11:05. Straight up over pre-market high, just like I like it. Big order at 11:40. What's gonna happen here? Already got chewed up a bit. ATPC. That's funny. Yep, that's not the ticker. 1.2R. Yeah, I know, man. I'm taking my time. Taking my time. Focus. What's up, bro? Oh, we got another one. STGW. Daily's crappy. Not much volume either. Oh. Wave Rider. What up, bro? Yo, Bobby. Took 2 trades. Small loss, though. Ooh, look at that order at 11. They spoofing or they buying it? It's a big order. Man, I think she gonna go. Let it do its thing, though. I'm gonna let it do its thing. I know, man. I really want to pick it up off the floor, but gotta be a little more patient. I guess I could throw this other one up right here just in case. STEW. Looks crappy. Oh, this thing about to go. Tell me when to go. Dang. Look at that. What is this? That thing is over with. He just moved out the way. Dang. That thing is over with. Yeah, that's why I said I'm gonna let it do its thing. I need to see that. I need to see some action up here over pre-market high. Patience. Patience. A squad, don't forget to hit that like button. One time for the one time. Hit the like. Who said I was a bad trader? My journal. My journal. P-market high break could be wild now. Or just core could be dead. Could be dead. Strategic partnership with AppLovin to accelerate client advantage and performance marketing. Think they're gonna let this thing back over 11? That dude was selling a lot. Can't remember what price that was at. Here we go. Yeah, be careful out here, bro. Stay vigilant. Okay, back over 11 nicely. Okay. All right, tape rolling on some orders. What is stopping me from moving? Volume pretty light though, honestly. Yep, for sure, Karsten. I ain't jumping in this chop suey. Been there too many times, bro. Too many times. Yep, I've been chopped up so many times. I got scars all over me. You gonna have to show me something over 1140. Wow. Wow. STGW, a little spike. Yeah, they selling this thing pretty hard. Yeah, I know, man. Same as yesterday, bro. This is wax sauce. I got this other thing up over here, STGW, but I mean, it ain't really looking like much either. VTAC. Okay, this is looking kind of interesting right here. Trade up under that, but nice little retake of VWAP and the EMA. We got the higher high, higher low. Just under pre-market high, like way under pre-market high. But I mean, it wasn't really no volume traded pre-market high, so does it even matter? This will go right here. Bet that thing will go to 650 from here. The volume is dry. I don't want to keep taking low volume crap. I don't know, man. Yeah, this looks pretty hot fire right there. NIO. Oh, hello, NIO. Nice to meet you. How'd you squeak up here below the 200 EMA? Hey, appreciate it, Bobby. Little Grok AI action on that. Look at this. Think it's gonna break. I think it's gonna break.
Order filled.
That's really close.
Order filled.
That was wild. Yeah, that was wild. Yeah, I don't know what I was tripping on. It is on. It did pop up on my scanner. I literally got it off my scanner. Rewind the tape. I just jumped in a little too soon on that one. They putting a lot of orders up, 35, 36, all the way up to 42. We coming back to VWAP or are we going up?
Order filled.
Man, I don't like that we pop back under that daily level though. See if we get some buyers step up. They stacking 35. Oh, nice. Nice. We take out 540, we'd really be looking cool. What's this low? 32. Tighten that stop up a little bit. There we go. Take out 40, man. 150. 18. Come on, man. Nice, nice. Come on, what's high day? 47. We're gonna break even. Come on, baby. Where's the buyers?
Order filled.
Let's keep that at 35. There we go. What up, Supernova? Appreciate you, bro. I totally tripped right here. I don't know what that was. Totally tripped. We got a nice position too, man. 25 shares. If this thing could catch some legs on it, bro, we can make some money. Come on, man. Come on, baby. Get on up. That is so annoying. Go. You can do it. You can do it. Yes. Ah, come on, boy. They are putting them up there. Let's go 39. They are putting them up there. Yeah, I was thinking of managing to stop on the 2. But just to try to stay in a little bit longer. But I really don't like that. I gotta fix that for tomorrow. It's really bugging my concentration. Come on, let's go.
Order filled.
Sellers up here, man. Big sellers up there. Well, let's put that stop back in. Let's keep it at under this daily level, just a penny under there. What's high day? 47. Oh, come on, buyers. Let's go, man. Eat that up. Stop up under that. I mean, 39 is actually a really cool spot. We'll just leave it there. A little 4-cent stop. Man, that's such a big level. Are they going to break it? They keep stacking more on top of it. I should just sell out, bro. They stacking down here too. Yeah, it's kind of obvious. That was too much up there. Got a nice little stack though. Yeah. Sellers got it back.
Order filled.
Thanks, Knives.
Order filled. Order filled.
I should have went to break even on that. That's my bad. Yeah, I should have went to break even on that one. Yeah, this little area right here is like real violent. Let's see if we can get another higher low out of this thing before I mess with it again. We got some other stuff over here too. You may see. It's pretty fire. To wait for the 5 on that one though. What else we got? SSS ain't got no volume. Man, I wish I'd have took that break even rip right there. I stuttered, bro. Yeah, no doubt, Bobby. It's setting up too. I'm gonna just wait for that parallel pullback. Should be gooch. Get some of these sellers out the way, man. Just need a low higher than 535.
That looks wild. Man, which one? This one or 19? This one seemed like it got way too many sellers. It's like too much. I don't want to miss UMAC. This one's it's just got too many sellers, bro. But when it breaks, it could be crazy. This one's doing way more volume than UMAC for sure. All right, I know which one. It's just way too much, but too much selling right there. Like they're showing you it's not going.
Order filled.
Oh damn. Ah damn. This where like taking the candlestick pattern sometimes to anticipate the break is better than actually waiting for the break because your entry gets slipped. It's crappy, bro. Now look at all that right there. Man, they both went too. Damn it, man. They were just both at setting up at the same time, bro. And it's just like, what do I do? That was stressful. Lost 4 cents. 3 cents. It's not that bad. I wanted 540. I got 43. It's not the worst thing in the world. This is so ridiculous. That should be enough to just be like, you know what? I ain't never seen it like this before, but I guess I never had it highlighted until yesterday, so that looks ridiculous. Man, I really want a UMAC too. This one was way more chill. RR is so jacked on this trade. Well, I got my stop up tight, so we ain't gonna lose nothing if it turn around. Man, I want UMAC though, bro. I should have got out and jumped over there. I just got a bad entry on it. It would have been a great trade. I've been chilling. I would have took profit already at the highs and would have been chilling. Yeah. Low 43. Stop 42. That's good. Man, UMAC about to roll though. Buy a humbug, man. Ooh, look at that. That's nice. Just gone up there already. I don't feel like all my rules and discipline have gone out the window. I think this is a pretty solid re-add. I just needed to drag my stop up under there and it would have been a break even trade. And would have been chilling at break even right now. Um yeah, I guess 3 cent slip is just a lot when my stop would have been like 5 cent.
Order filled.
Yeah.
Order filled. Order filled.
All right. I don't like NIO. Taking it off. Mm.
Order filled. Order filled.
This right here was super problematic to me.
Or maybe my settings are just too sensitive for this kind of stock. What is the stats on this thing? Honestly, don't even know how this thing made it on the thing. Nah, appreciate it, OG. How did this even come up though?
You need to catch up, Red. You still on last week's talking points. You talking about, Red? $8.85 billion on the float. Yeah, that's why I was looking super unfamiliar, man. It was weird, like the huge levels. I ain't never seen a level 2 that stacked consistently like that. I should have just left that alone. I knew NIO was a super big cap and it was below the 200 SMA, which should have never. I don't understand why it's even on my chart right now. There's no way it should be up here. Distance from SMA 200 daily over minimum 1. Still there. Yeah, I guess it just slipped on through. I don't know what that's about. The NIO? No, not on mine. No, it's the exponential.
Even worse. Nah, I threw it out the window today, Trey. Yeah. This first trade was retarded for sure. Second trade was really nice. And yeah, and then I needed to wait for that thing to reset. This would have been a super nice entry right here. Uh, I think I want to enter on the pattern and enter on the pattern and then use the tape from there. Yeah, I was watching the 40 break and it jumped up to I got filled at 43 when I should have just took the break of the close on the 5. Yeah. I mean, it was only 3 cents from where I wanted to enter at, but it really jacked up to RR because my stop would have only been like 4 cents. So double my stop almost. Nah, I'm cool. I'm just this stock I shouldn't have been trading this stock anyway. Um I don't even know how it's on my scanner right now. I need to email Charts Watcher about that. But um yeah, see, Red been gone. Red wasn't here over the weekend. Red wasn't here yesterday, so he's still preaching last week's gospel with no context. Where are you? Where am I? So what am I? What are you saying, Dapticus? Because this is my 200 moving average right here. He's talking about the removing of expectations, but that's literally everything that I've been doing. So I don't. That's why I'm just like, what are you even talking about, bro? Like, yeah. See this right here. This stock is a 11 billion market cap with a 1 billion float. That's got to be the biggest float that I've traded in a long time. I was surprised to see this thing in the thing. You got me wanting to check trading view on the Hmm. It is above over here. What's up with that? What is up with that? Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. I mean, it uses the last 200 bars, right? Definitely got 200 bars. Maybe it's this thing, whatever this is, jacking it up. What is that? 241, 716. Like, you still are not talking about nothing. What are you still ain't talking about nothing. Nothing. You ain't said nothing. You talking about storage wars. Like, you just in here talking mess, bro. Ain't talking about nothing. Um, I want this out of here. Uh, I think I'm gonna put a float limit. Um, yeah, I did. I did. You still ain't said nothing. You literally said nothing. You've literally said nothing. Yeah, what up, Knives?
Yo, yo, yo.
What up, bro?
Sorry, it's gonna be a little loud on my side because I'm driving, but you good?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
So how'd you do today?
Huh?
If you're now that's over.
Um, I'm just mad that I traded NIO.
Why?
Cause look at the level 2, bro. This is ridiculous.
What told you on the level 2 that it was a bad trade today?
um, just the size of the size of these orders that I was running against. Um,
it was just it was like completely unfamiliar territory. But I mean, I still traded it poorly. So I mean, I can't really blame that completely, but I was trying to, I guess, put too much weight on it, and I just didn't even, I just felt completely thrown off by seeing that much stacking and that much, those giant orders like that. But I mean, the read was right. It was time to sell when it was time to sell. But hmm, the main thing with
Okay.
NIL is the daily. Honestly, the daily's out of play for sure.
Okay. So you said that in the past that you want to look for stocks that are gapping up on some kind of news.
Hmm.
Did this
Huh?
did this qualify?
Um. Yeah, I mean, it had news. It had news today.
Okay.
But the daily,
So
I want the daily to be uptrending. That's why I have the 200 SMA rule in there. And
okay.
every time I trade in these like that, when it's trying to make highs, it just gets real choppy versus ones that are already uptrending and the gap is actually, gapping over significant highs. Uh, so yeah, this was a really poor stock selection on NIO combined
Okay.
with poor
So
executions as well.
so let's break down the three elements of your trading system: the identification of the stock and play, your entries, and your exit. What do you give grade wise for each of those?
Well, stock selection is definitely a big fat F. um,
Okay.
and I mean, if I out of one, two, three, four, five trades, um, I mean, two of the five were good ideas. Um, the first one of this one right here was really good. Aside from not selling out when I was looking at these huge orders on the ask. And then the second one, um, yeah, I just got slipped up. And I mean, actually, I saw it jump up and then I pressed the button. So it really was my fault. I could have just accepted that it left without me. But I decided to punch in anyway. I mean, it was a split second decision, but I still made the decision. But
Yeah.
that actually was a close to break even trade. I think I might have lost like a quarter R on it because I tightened up my stop. So it wasn't the worst situation, but the other trades were pretty diabolical.
Yeah. I mean, you managed it very well, and I thought by using a new stop that was under the around your entry area.
Yeah,
So you made a good decision there, right? I
yeah,
mean, looking at your trades today, there were a lot of good decisions and there were some poor ones, right?
yeah.
So the poor ones can always get better. How come you kind of got a little loose with your stock selection today?
Um, it's kind of one of my weaknesses when there's not great options. I end up digging around in the dumpster. And I kind of felt like I had a pass just because it was populated on my scanner. Like, oh, well, it's on my scanner. That means I can trade it. But I still have to be the next level, the next filter after the scanner. I'm the filter still, so I have to filter through the scanner and pick from it. It's not a perfect scanner. It's not going to give me exactly what I'm looking for, but it's going to give me these first couple checks, and then after that I have to make the decisions. So
Yeah, I think that's a great lesson, right? I mean, you have your scanner, which is part of your process.
yeah,
You really never talked about how you would grade the stock and play after the pops up your scanner.
Yeah.
All the other trades in the past have been scanner is my go-to. I have to stick to my scanner. I have to stick to my scanner. You said that many times last week as your lesson for all the mistakes last week. So you did. You actually did that today. That's a huge bonus. Now you're adding an extra layer of safety so that, okay, this it pops up you're on your scanner, but the daily doesn't look that perfect. And that's a discretionary decision. But I think you didn't do anything wrong in terms of picking the stock. It's like you said, it's on your scanner.
Right.
You didn't break any rules, really. Now, if the stock ran because your scanner said it was going to run, then we would not be having this conversation, right? Even if it ran a little bit,
Yeah.
you wouldn't be having this conversation. And this discretionary decision that you're making now is mute. But the fact that it's on your scanner, which that is part of your process and your rules, you stuck to it like,
Yeah.
like the Bible, which that's what you're supposed to do. So it's not a bad thing. I mean, you can, I would say, look at a couple more to see if the scanner versus your own discretionary decision making on it has that big of a difference. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then decide like, oh, does my opinion does it even matter if the scanner says it's a stop and play? Because you're only saying that now because we lost, not because any previous rules that you defined.
Yeah, but like just this price action and this I've seen this before, and this is why I want the daily to be uptrending, because I've traded these types that just never really go anywhere. And even HH pointed out the ATR on this thing is super tiny.
All valid points,
Yeah,
which
this
is
was
not
just
part of your current system until today.
yeah, yeah,
I mean, these are all good things that are being talked about, which you should start thinking about, right? At least like ATR concept that only you started thinking about since the weekend,
yeah,
really. Like, really consider this as maybe part of your process or not. You never talked about ATR before, so you can't get mad at yourself that this ATR is only small just because today you took a loss on it thinking about it. You see what I'm saying?
yeah,
I think, just to wrap it up, I think watching these trades today, you stuck to your process really well. You had your stocks in play, your version of your stocks in play. You waited for momentum. You bought pullbacks. That's already an A plus in my opinion. Now, granted, these pullbacks are still discretionary in your mind. Some things you see, some things that you can't really verbalize. Sure, right? I mean, that's going to get better over time, but you're still sticking to the overall concept of buying the pullback.
Yeah.
Exits, you're exiting, at least in the first trade, you're exiting well because it ran. But then again, like kind of what we talked about over the weekend, you're buying pullbacks. Doesn't mean it's going to hold.
Right.
And you are accepting the fact that if it doesn't hold, you take a small loss. But if it runs, it runs. And you're piecing out partials
Yeah.
until you're all out, right?
Yeah.
Uh, I think today was pretty good, man. I mean, I know you're down on yourself, but it, comparing what you did versus your process, they're pretty aligned, in my opinion. Now, a stock that jumped up like really quickly in that last trade, yeah, it wasn't preferred, but that's going to happen, right? You really weren't really anticipating a stock that moves that fast on a large market cap stock. Honestly,
Yeah.
that penny stocks, yeah, all the time, right? we know these things fucking jump because they short squeeze the shit out of people, but on a Neo or whatever stock that was,
Yeah.
that was kind of out of the ordinary, and you were kind of like, oh shit, what do I do? Oh fuck, I guess I'll buy because you know it's going up, and that's the whole point. I'm catching momentum. So little improvements. I think you're on the right track, brother.
yeah. I appreciate it. Yeah,
Well,
I can definitely see the good things. I mean, just a few little tweaks in today would have been cool.
yeah. And even who did you take a loss?
Yeah.
That's part of trading, right? I mean, you're gonna have red days. Everybody has red days. Dude, like I don't know. I sent a link, but one of my favorite traders, Kyle Williams, he lost $100,000 in January.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? And he's a seven-figure trader. So you think to yourself, how is a seven-figure trader who has over 8 years of experience have $100,000 loss a month? Because the market is shit for his system.
Yeah.
It's not anything he did wrong. Now, sure, he could have done this, if else, I mean, he could have. He could have, but see, that's the thing. Like, I watched his review video, and he was like, "Oh, I should have done this. I should have done that." Dude, you traded your system. It doesn't matter what the outcome of the stock did, right?
Yeah.
We have a system. We trade it. We expect it to do something given that opportunity, and it didn't do it. So how can you say that you're going to, you can adjust it for the next month because you notice that the market is doing this month, sure, but that's just you know part
Yeah.
of trading,
Yeah.
especially at his level. So I mean, you're doing well, brother. You're doing well. Just don't let today spiral. That's really the only reason why I jumped on voice with you today.
Yeah.
I see the darkness in your eyes. I've seen this many times.
I want it back real bad, man.
I know you do, brother. I never jump on voice in the middle of the day with you, but don't you've made such great progress in the last week. Don't let one day ruin it, brother. It's not worth it.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's
I
not
know for
fucking
sure I
worth it.
don't want to go past max loss. I already know. I already been down that road too many times. But
We all have. All have.
yeah. Yeah.
Anyways, I think I said my piece.
All
I
right,
think
bro.
you know what you have to do, right?
For sure.
All right, man. Let's
Appreciate you.
stick to business, right?
Yeah.
Stick to business. Take care.
All right, later, bro. All right. Let me scroll up a little bit. HH. Yeah, I didn't even think about, but NIO is not. What up, Brian? Good morning, bro. Uh I could immediately tell just by the level two, man, that this was not the same type of stock that I've been trading over the last couple weeks. And after I'm done, I'll come over here and see this thing got a billion float, 1.8 billion float. So it's just like, look at it, bro. This is, on these other stocks, you rarely see a black order. Like this thing is filled with them, you know. Um, so it's just I don't know how to read that, you know. So yeah, Bobby, I totally I put a cap on my float. I don't think I've traded anything over 200 million on the float in a while. So I put that up there as my max. So 20 to 200 mil on the float. Um, to keep that type of mess up out of my face. Um, uh, Dapticus. Yeah, it really wasn't this buying a I gotta wait for the candle to close. The new low candle, I gotta wait for it to close. And then I'm taking the break of the high. Um that's where I messed up here. And I actually was talking to my buddy Ghost yesterday, and he was talking about my trade from yesterday, and basically telling me that I got in late. And I was like, well, I was waiting for this to break and waiting for that to break, on the level two. And he was like, you get in down here anticipating the break. And to me, that tells me like the pattern, the pattern that I was entering, that I was using to enter is I think what I want to use. And then once I'm in, then manage the trade with the tape. Um, Yeah. Because I mean, at this point, that one of those alarms, which is goes off at 15 after, is telling me it's time to switch to the 5. And at that point, this entry right here could have been the break over the close of that candle, which is how I trade the 5. And that would have been a really tight entry, and I would have got in way before the push, and then I would have been able to sell back into the highs. And that would have been my trade right there. We would have been good after that. Um, yeah, I mean, this everything I'm trading popped up on the scanner, but this one just didn't go anywhere. Well, I like the Dirk on the 5, but on the 1, the break of the high makes more sense to me. Just because it's such a it's a whippy time frame. We just on like 2 completely different pages, Red. Like your words are not calibrated to what I got going on over here, bro.
Hey, buddy.
Is that Pond?
Yeah.
What up, bro?
I literally just came to voice to troll you. So I gotta liven up the mood here.
Yeah.
You're fine. This is scalping. This is how scalping works. Get him tomorrow.
Yeah, for sure.
Or
Nah, 3 R's.
Let me be that devil on your shoulder just one more time.
Yeah, if I had some room left, but it's past 10:30 and I'm past max loss. Like I got double negatives on that one.
Yeah, that'll get you.
Yeah.
All right, buddy. I'll catch you
I
later.
appreciate you, man. Red is such a dick, man. Yeah, well, I'm still learning, Trey. I've only been trying to trade the tape for a couple days, and there's nuance that I have to learn with everything new. You know, yeah, Pond got a great voice for for the mic for sure, Bryant. Yeah, 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 yeah. Um, right. Um, yeah, and it really hit me yesterday when like I said, Ghost was like, you anticipate the break on your entry. Um, and what would make me do that other than the pattern? I mean, I still, like to see some green coming across the time and sales, but I think for the entry, the my experience is volume and the candlestick pattern on the entry, and that would have given me a better entry yesterday and today. So I think that's kind of gonna be my thing for tomorrow, as far as my trigger on getting in. Um, for sure, after that 1 minute trade, like after that first pullback, switching to the 5 makes so much sense. I really like that. And it would have been great on this as well had I done that. Um,
Yeah, I mean it's actually not trading that awfully, but I was relying way too much on the box, and yeah, the entries are actually pretty saucy. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to get there, Fulton. I've been really enjoying learning the box and the tape. This just super threw me off seeing all these black boxes, bro. Really threw me off. And yeah, this ain't where I'm trying to be. And UMAC would have been cool if I caught it off the open. That's the thing, man. It sucks when the pre-market, it's not populated pre-market. Like taking it off the scanner after the open, I really don't like that much. I like it much more when the scanner's populated with some stuff pre-market. I got time to make a plan, and instead of trying to rush in something, and then, after you've been sitting for a while at the open, anxious to take a trade, let something come across a scanner, you feel a little more inclined to take whatever's there, at least for me. So, but sheesh, man, it's just like, I want to trade. I got to trade, but I also got to trade what's good for me. And so it's just gonna have to be patient, man. Just gonna have to be patient. Man, some of these just were so crazy. VYGR. Yeah, see, like I can't. What am I gonna do with that? I almost want to just flip my scanner to pre-market only, and if it ain't nothing there by the open, no trade day. I just, bruh. Yeah, I just, man, taking stuff off on the fly is it's possible. Embrace the challenge of discipline. Yeah. All right. Well, so is adding the 200 billion top considered a change? Because I think that's very, very necessary. Because I definitely don't want to trade the things like NIO. Why am I overthinking it? What you mean, Joe? I still almost got this mug too. Yeah, this was sweet. even the upper float limit, but I won't change the time frame of the scanner. We'll keep that part the same. But um I didn't think this type of stock would show up in this type of scanner. So yeah, we're gonna keep those away. But arg. My main disappointment is not moving my stop to break even here. Right here. That's like my main regret on this day. As soon as that candle closed, stop should have been right there at 540, 539. Yeah, it was definitely poor execution. But I just felt thrown off by the level 2. I guess I was just putting too much stake in there. But also like the ATR, like I think that has a lot to do with the 1 billion float. Like look at this one. This is a typical stock that I trade. Like this is a wide range green day for NIO right here, and we're talking 42 cent. And then we got VYGR, which is at the top of my scanner right now. Ain't even doing any volume. That joker went $4 to 518 and still pumping, you know. Yeah. No, I know ATR is just the range, like, looking at the other candles and stuff, but I'm not adding a rule for ATR, but I'm just saying like this is clearly not it's just clearly not the type of stock that I normally trade or want to trade. But I mean, in addition to that, my executions were also pretty bad. So, but like, look at this, bro. This is like, how I'm gonna use this as a sell signal. Like I've never traded a stock with this much these kind of orders on the bid and ask. Like you can agree to that, right? Like this does not belong here. One of these things are not like the other. Nah. Yeah, it looks better than you talking about the chart. I'm talking about the price action. Well, the level 2, I guess. I still would have noticed these massive orders though. Triple digit orders, bro. Come on, man. This is nasty. Just because they're black, I still was paying attention to the level 2. Like rarely would I see a 2-digit number come across on the stuff that I'm normally trading. Like, look, that's a normal level 2 for what I'm used to trading. You know. Albeit this is pretty low volume too. I don't know why you can't let me have that trade when it's very obvious that NIO does not belong here. Like literally nothing else on this watch list is gonna have a level 2 like that. Nothing else. It's obvious. does not belong. Yeah, for sure. Saquon. Morning, bro. I'm not changing my system. I'm just putting a bracket. Like I've literally every day, like if I go through my report cards, I record the float on all my report cards. And none of them have been in the billions. Okay. So I want to keep the same stocks coming to me that have been coming to me, and I don't want that outlier to show up. The only reason it's even here is because NIO is a trash stock whose stock price has plummeted. When I pulled it up, I wanted to trade it. That's what happened. It looked great. It was moving strong up over pre-market high, pulled back to pre-market high. It gave me a nice trade from my entry to the high of day. And then just kind of spazzed out a bit. Didn't switch to the 5. My entry criteria was still kind of shaky. Well, I have a large sample size of the stocks that I've been trading, right? And this one clearly doesn't fit, right? Like it's probably done for the day because it's doubled its ATR already. Uh, I mean, I'm not trying to not take accountability for my bad executions. I'm accepting that my executions were bad, but I'm also observing that this stock is not my type of stock. So I'm just gonna put a limiter to make sure that the stocks I've been trading are the top stocks that I'm delivered and not this. I'm not adding ATR to my scanner. I'm just keeping this away. Yeah, that shouldn't have happened though. That shouldn't have happened. I mean, I think the float would have been okay if it was like a $50 stock. Or $100 stock, but a $5 stock with a 2 billion float.
Yeah, but like ATR on a $50 stock usually isn't 20 cent though. Well, I guess I don't know. I can't say for sure, but I would imagine. Dang, AMD's at 200. It's crazy. Totally missed the move on UMAC and then jumped in afterwards. That was kind of wild. Ooh. I really got to switch to that 5 after 9:45 instead of getting mad at my alarm. uh, hmm. Hmm. Based on assumptions. I think it's that one's like an easy one to just observe. Well, maybe you guys haven't been watching the level 2 every day like I've been watching the level 2 every day on the stocks that I've been trading. So it doesn't stand out as much to you guys, but this is not this is not normal. Level 2 thicker than a snicker ball. FOMO headlock. Is the level 2 whispering to me? This one was yelling at me like, "Stay away." Rivian, why did I? That's not what I was trying to. The choo choo. uh, you talking about what you mean FOMO headlock? So many trades to talk about on this one. OD'd. Dang it, man. Well, yeah, I mean, I was locked in at that point, you know. It could have went real well too. It could have went really well. Yeah, I could have easily got two good trades, maybe even three out of this. Those 1K days was crazy. Oh man, Bobby said go back to small caps. Nah, we cool. The sucky part is the stocks have just been secretly you agree. Oh gosh. That's not good. You miss me in small caps. Small caps ain't talking about nothing. What y'all trade today? What's hot today? Let's look at the chart. It's only Tuesday. Yeah, I'm not worried about it. That's why stopping at 3R is a must because I can make that in 1 or 2 trades. So that's why I just gotta stop. Um, Here comes Pond. AXTI back in effect.
Oh, it looks good too. I don't know, this volume kind of light, but I like the higher low on the 15 over VWAP. Nice little consolidation on the 30-minute. Looks like it's uptrending right now. Right now. Spread is nasty though. I will be back in smoke. Y'all wild, man. I'm happy where I'm at. Y'all can have that crap. Y'all can have it. I don't need it. I don't need it. Okay. Third entry. 2, 3. Um, it's a trip how stacked the scanner is right now, though. Spy up to 681. Sheesh. That's a surprise. Dang, I got another set of bad trades, or another bad trade to go over. Yay. Yay. I was really tired this morning too. My morning routine still sucks. My playbook is still terribly vague and non-existent also. It's just like in a text form that I sent to Pond. I got your template up on my screen, Trey. I'm gonna try to build it out properly today. And will I ever get a real morning routine together? I don't know. Really struggling with that one. UMAC minus 1. Try. Yeah, it's a pretty weak word, huh? Pretty weak word. Oh, I forgot a huge part about NIL.
They finally got up and started holding that 540 level. It's looking pretty good on the 15. Nah, I promise I don't want to go past max loss. I'm sad about this 0.38 right here, bro. Trash. Nah, man. I think Push Icy's gone. Well, he's locked up anyway. You never know when he might break out, but I got a pretty good lock on the cage right now. Just disappointed. Just disappointed. What's the other one, like 570 something? Yeah, 578. Mm. $20.15. That daily level, huh? F50.
I don't even think I tightened my stop up on this one either. Looks like I slipped. Yeah, this was hella chop. I did good staying out of the chop on ZVRA. But yeah, chop and backside bob. Dang it, man. My worst nightmares. Literal worst nightmares. And then I even had the lower high on the 5 to tell me. And it did throw a higher low. But I need that higher high real bad. I need that higher high real bad, man. That's the thing about it. That's the thing about it. That's the thing about it. All right. Well, I guess I'm done here, guys. Go ahead and post this in the Discord under the DRC channel. And guess we'll try back tomorrow. I got some work to do for sure. I think the playbook will help a lot, having some more of this stuff defined. Options, yeah, that's a whole another beast, man. Appreciate it, Pond. All right, guys, hit that like button for me. Subscribe if you have not. Discord links in the description.
You heard something.
What's up?
One last thing I want to throw at you before I actually get to the office today.
Yeah.
Have you ever encountered somebody younger, even, who has potential, and you're thinking to yourself, if they only did this a little different, like let's use a sports analogy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Unrefined kid who loves the sport of basketball or whatever sport, and you're saying to yourself, man, this kid has potential. He just needs to plug the issues that he has, do a little practice, work on his jump shot, work on his spacing, get smarter about the game.
Yeah.
That's how I see you right now. Instead of looking at all these individual little issues and kind of soaking about it, I know you're not soaking about it. You're kind of contemplating how to deal with them, right?
Yeah.
But imagine the future self of you, the version of you later on that has all of these little issues figured out, all these holes plugged. That's the version that is going to bake it, brother. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what you need to focus on. How do I fix all these problems? How do I plug all these holes? And once you do, because I know you're smart enough to do it. We all do. We all are, right? If we think about it long enough.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then that's it. And that's it, man.
Yeah, I hear you, man. It's in the work.
It's in the work.
It's in the work.
I don't think that analogy worked out.
Nah, that's I mean, I see that in my, it's the same stuff that I've been, kind of lacking. Trey been on me about my playbook since forever, and how many times do I have something that's trips me up just because it's just a little vague, just because I haven't really nailed that part, that part down as, something that's a part of my system, or my morning routine, bro. I've been talking about that probably 2 years, about my morning routine being trash. So
I've asked you this question before. I'm gonna ask you again. Do you think you can do it?
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Then do it. Then do it. If you really believe in yourself that you have the capability to overcome all these little problems that you don't have an answer to yet, right? I mean, that's what it is. It's just a bunch of little. What if the float was lower? What if I bought better at certain entries? What if I exited better? Right? These are all just things that you can do to improve, which you know, based on other people out there who've traded, have perfected their craft. Now it's just a matter of belief, right? A faith. Do you have faith in yourself to live up to your potential in a stupid cliche way? I don't know how else to say it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have faith, man. Have faith. These are just little problems that need solutions. That's it. That's how I look at trading. That's how I look at life now. I mean, I was so poorly disciplined when I was younger. And I just going through life blind, thinking that, it wasn't meant for me. But you know what? Fuck that. Fuck that. I'm going to take. And how do I take? By doing what's necessary, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just think about that mindset.
Yeah. I hear you, bro. Appreciate it, man.
We support you, man. Keep going. We support you. You know that. All right, man.
All right, bro.
Take it easy.
You too, man. That's so weird that NIO is above the SMA on every chart I've looked at except for DOS. What is that about? Yeah. I mean, I even see it in today, it just, these are just simple adjustments. The disappointment is just like every day it means a lot. Every day means a lot to me. And I'm always hopeful that it is a clear step forward, in all aspects, not just process, which, I feel like I got a lot of benefit from today. Um, Towards process. I feel like after today I'm gonna be a better trader tomorrow. But, you know, I felt like that yesterday and I was green and I had great executions. You know what I mean? So it's just disappointing to like feel like, oh man, I left my shoelaces untied again, you know? And I tripped over them again. Like, dang, you know. So that's all. But yeah, man. It's just so many freaking variables, man. It's so many variables. You don't know what's gonna be coming at you, and that's why it's super important to not change things. So I appreciate you guys, Trey and Nas, trying to keep me from changing things. I know that's just like such a dangerous cycle to keep you going nowhere. But I for sure do not want to trade NIO again. Um, so I'm putting the 200 million limit at the top of the float, but um, I'll keep the scanner rolling for intraday and try to navigate through that. And if it comes up in the first 15 minutes, then I'll be on the one, and if it comes up after that, then I'll be looking at the 5 for an entry. And that's as simple as it needs to be. So yeah. Yeah. Yeah, see there. uh I tell you what, man, it is hard to walk away red, but it's getting easier. It's getting easier. Seeing how much those big red days messed me up in March, it's just like, all right, bro, let's just chill out, man. Let's just chill out. Bah humbug. uh, Baby Red looking for another trade. What you mean? Yeah, the window's done, bro. It's done. Yeah. I mean, I was cool while I was red trading. I just needed to chill after I got out of this trade and wait for a real reset. That's all. But I got the formula. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it tomorrow, man. Get it back. Either that or, we'll just keep it. Keep the losses minimal. New high day on the SPY. That's positive. That's cool. All right, y'all. Hit that like button for me. Please subscribe if you have not. Discord links in the description. Shout out Bobby, member of the Sniper Squad. Appreciate you, man. Yeah. Just come back tomorrow, man. No need to dig a hole too deep that I can't get out of with one good trade, So that's cool. All right, y'all. Have a good day. Peace.